Why? Why clone is preferable?
Because it is zero copy storage.
So zero copy cloning. Okay, so
Cloning.
zero copy cloning. Okay, without any additional storage, we are taking a backup of a table. Got the point of a table. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, so what exactly it's getting copied? Only metadata information of micro
partitions.
Micro partition. Got the point. So this is important. Okay, see. So see, it is not getting actually copied. It's copying the metadata information. Okay, so before that, tell me, in Snowflake, what are the 3 layers are there? 3 layers. The Snowflake architecture.
Yeah, cloud
What are the
service layer,
cloud service layer? Then
computation layer,
computation layer. Then
storage layer,
computation layer and storage
layer.
Okay, so storage layer. Okay, storage layer. Okay, now what happened? Our data will be stored physically where?
Micro partition storage layer.
In the storage layer. Micro partitions. Okay, micro partition. Okay, this is fine. And suppose if you want to perform DML, DRL compulsory, what's required?
Virtual machine.
Okay, computation power. Computation power will be given by virtual warehouse. Virtual warehouse. Okay. So this is fine. What about cloud service layer? The metadata manager will be there. Metadata manager. Okay, now what happens? So see, no issues. Next step is that what? Okay, as of now, no issues. Okay, now tell me, how can you say it's a zero copy cloning? Where exactly we can able to figure out? Where we can able to
metrics.
What's the thing? Okay, so information. Very, very important. Schema.
Storage matrix.
Information schema dot table storage matrix. Okay, see, by this we can able to figure out. Okay, see, storage matrix where active bytes will be what? Active bytes will be zero. Got the point. This is important. Information schema dot table storage matrix. Active bytes will be 0 and ID clone group ID will be different for cloned objects. So this is fine. Okay, now we'll see one use case. 1 second. So this is one question recently asked. Okay, see the same thing. Where is the value? Okay, now tell me, suppose like in the database, I want to find total number of tables. How can I find total number of tables? Total number. Tell me. We can go for count show tables or count of, so we can able to get. Okay. Now requirements, that's what I want to find, which are base tables and which are cloned tables. Suppose like see, question is that part. Okay, important. Okay, now I am trying to create one database. So create database sample or demo DB. So demo DBs will be there in real time projects. Demos. Okay, see, 1 second. Demo DB or custom DB. Demo DB is there. Then create schema demo. Now what happened? I am trying to create one table. So create table emp1 ID number. Now see, table has been created. Now see, I'm trying to create multiple tables. Okay, emp1 1 control enter. Control enter. 1 second. So mute yourself. The multiple tables are there. Now what happened? You see, tables are created. Okay, one more table has been created. Now what happened? Show tables here, list of tables. Now tell me syntax for clone. I want to create one table clone. This is main table. I want to create one clone table. How can I create? Create
table.
So create table.
New table name.
Okay, clone
older
table.
Existing table.
Okay, existing table. Okay. Now see what happened. 2 tables are there. Now how to see list of tables? A list of tables.
Show table.
Show table. Show tables, but what happened? We can't able to figure which is the clone table. So now what happened? We should go for what? We should go for where? Where you can able to figure?
Select
table storage matrix.
So select start from information schema dot table storage matrix. Okay, see what happened. So this is fine. Okay, see. So dev schema. Now what happened? I want to get my database and my schema. Tell me where, how to get table catalog is nothing but a database name. How to get
current database.
You go for current database. Okay, see data. Okay, now see it's giving. So it's giving
Only
okay,
current.
eight tables are there. Now what happened? Out of these 8 tables, how can I figure? Okay, how can I figure which are base tables and which are clone tables? Which how can I get?
We have to
Both
check the
ID and clone group ID equal to same, then it is a base table.
Okay, yes, base table. Okay. Now see, this is fine, but what happened? Their requirement is that what? Okay, they want to get total number of records. We can go for count of stars. See. Okay, see the same thing. Important. So count of star. If I put count of star, give total number of records. But what happened? They want to get. So number of base tables. See, there are total 8 records are there. So see, 8 records are there. Out of 8 records, which are clone tables, which are non-clone tables. How can I figure out? Tell me. How can I get these values? Simple one. Tell me. So SQL is important.
ID is where ID is equal to clone group ID.
So we should go for conditional statement. So conditional statement is nothing but what? We should go for case statement. So see, so what's the case statement? So okay, see, comma. Okay. So see. So case when ID equal to clone group ID. Okay, see then what happened? Then 1. Okay, see n. Now see what happened? Simple thing only. So don't want all the columns. Okay, see. Okay, so take the table name. So table name. Okay. ID card. Okay, see what happened? See. So table name 3584. So both are same, it's giving 1. So if both are same, what happened? Tell me, we are not handling this condition. Same thing. Go back here one more time. So case when
it's not equal to the clone ID.
Okay, when not equals to. Okay, see, when not equals to clone ID, it's a base table. Okay, see, this is fine. I want to give one name. Okay, I want to give one temper name. What I can go? What console come into picture?
Column alias.
Column alias. Okay, so they want to get so base table and clone table. Okay, see base table. But they want to get the spaces. How can you get the spaces?
Double quote.
Double
quotation, double quotes. Okay, see base table, clone table. Okay, this is fine. But what happened? They want to get number. Okay, they want to do addition. How can do addition?
Sum.
So we should go for sum function. See sum function. So sum function. Okay, same thing, sum function. Okay, sum function. Okay, so this is clear. So far good. Now what happened? We want total number of record. Then we should go for what? We should go for count of star. Okay, count of star, total table something. Okay. So this is now see what happened. It's giving 862. Got the point. See, so seeing this use case, you should be in a position. So see, this is a condition statement. In the total records, you should go for count of star. So case statement and some functionality we are getting. Got the point. So clear so far? Getting the points a little bit. Okay, like this way you can able to get it done. Okay, so this is important. Okay, one question asked like this only the questions will be there. Okay, the same thing. Now come back to our use case, today's use case. Okay, now I'm trying to create simple table. So create table, something like EMPT ID number name. So remember cloning compulsory question they'll ask. Okay, so what is cloning? Definition, syntax. Okay, so varchar city, it's a varchar. Tell me what is the default size if I don't mention default size.
16
Number
MB.
is
16 MB.
38,
16
MB.
MB.
16 MB
Number
and 38 MB.
number 38 MB.
38, okay.
38
Now tell
MB.
me, I asked you one thing. So number 38 commas, suppose like I'm putting 3 comma 2. What is the precision and what is the scale? Question asked recently, precision and scale.
Sir, point after two digits like that.
Okay, so what
Precision is 5 and scale is 2.
okay, see what happened? Total number of digits is 5. Okay,
3.
5. No, not 5, 3. Okay. So total number of digits is
3.
3. Digits is 3. Okay. And what about precision?
2.
Precision is nothing but
2.
so 2.
2.
Okay, so see
1
the
point something.
okay, see after C we should require 1.23 like this.
223.
Okay, so like we'll try to create simple table for understanding purpose. So this question asked recently. Okay, so see ID number 3 comma 2. So close the same thing. Now insert a record. One more bracket. Now insert into T values. Now what happened? 1.23. It will work. It will work. So like see the data. Select the star from T. It is projecting same thing. Now what happened? I put 2, 3, 4. It will work or not?
It won't work.
So see what happened?
It will
It will work.
but it will take only 1.23.
Only 1.23. Got the point. Suppose like take the same thing. Now I'm putting like this. It will work. 18.234.
It will work.
It will work. It will work. Why?
No.
231 will take 18.23.
Two numbers until 3 it will give.
It won't take.
No. See what
Decimal point
happened.
it
So
will
see,
take, but it
so number of output, see what happened. So here what is the conclusion is that 3 comma 2 is nothing but what total length should be 3. So see, okay, see what happened. 1, 2, 3 digits are there. Now what happened after digit, after decimal, we should have 2 digits. 2 digits. Now tell me 3 minus 2, there will be 1 digit only will be available. One more time, suppose like I am putting 5 comma 2. Total scale is what? Total scale
5.
is
5.
5. Okay. And after decimal, how many digits
2.
we can able to allow? That is
2.
2. So see 5 minus 3, it will be
2.
5 minus 2, it will be 3. Now
3.
before see what happened. So okay, so this is important. Okay, after dot we'll get 2 digits. So before dot we'll get 3 digits.
3
Got the
digits.
point. Got the point. Okay, so got the point. Same thing. Now what happened? We should get only 1 only. So 3 minus 2, 1 digit only. If I put 1, no, it will work. It will work. When I put like this, now what happened? It will throw error because so okay, they'll expect only 1. See, number out of representable ranging. So fixed 3, but what we need to get only 1 value. Okay, or else like 0 anything. So this is scale and precision. Scale is nothing but so total. Okay, precision is nothing but of decimal. How many things we can able to get it. Okay, so these are the basic things. Sometimes we'll get forget all these things. Now go back here. So create the table. Now try to insert into EMP EP values. Okay, 1 comma Praveen comma Hyderabad. Now see, record has been inserted. Okay, second record 2 comma Kumar. So this is also one more important topic. Remember? Okay, so this is one more topic. Second record, go for third record. Tell me Snowflake DML server. DMLs are auto committable. Okay, see, okay, see, if I put rollback, it won't have any impact. Okay, how can I check? We should go for what? So see, if I go for select star from, our data will be there. Without committing, data will get automatically committed. How can I check? How can I check? We should go for show parameters. Okay, like auto commit. So put the semicolon. See what happens. See parameters. So see, it's a value. So by default, whenever you do any DML set, data will get automatically committed. Clear so far? So this is fine. No issues.
If any wrong DML performed, is there any option to roll back or?
And that's what we are discussing. We are discussing that. Okay, so now we're discussing that topic on. Now see what happened. So this is no issues. Now see what happened. Okay, see 1 second. I'm putting the data here. Okay. Now how to see list of tables?
Show tables.
Okay, should go for show tables, show tables. Show tables will give what? List of tables. Now what happened? Just now create the table. How can you get? So you can able to sort the things. For the table, this is the latest table. Okay, see. How to see the data? By saying select a star from our table. Okay. Now what happened? So take the screenshot, important. Okay. Now suppose like, so Praveen is there, he got transferred from Hyderabad to Pune. Okay, tell me how can I modify the existing data? How can I modify existing data?
Update. Sorry.
Update.
Statement.
How to
Update
get?
statement.
Update.
Remember, order is for what purpose?
Table definition change.
Change
Okay,
the
sir.
EDM.
But what I asked now, I am asking definition. I am asking
No.
data.
Update statement.
Data. Okay, so this is important. Okay, see, important one more time. Okay, see, table definition important. Don't get confused. Okay, these are basic things. Okay, so table definition, we should go for what? We should go for alter.
DD. Alter.
Alter. So table data, we should go for what? We should go for DM.
Update.
That is update
Update.
statement. So see, got the point? Update statement. Now see the same thing. Now what happened? I have taken a screenshot. Now what I'm saying? So Praveen got from Hyderabad to he got to Pune. Now what happened? We should go for update statement. Update statement. Now see the same thing. Now update table name.
Table name set value
Set
city equal to
city equals to
Pune where
Pune.
city equal to Hyderabad.
Okay, now what happened? Now see, now by mistakenly I did not use where condition. What happened? Tell me.
All
All
update
three
Pune.
All record update. But what happened? Now I put rollback. Tell me it is work? It won't work because
No,
Won't work.
it is not
Auto
auto
compatible.
committable. So it won't work. Now what happened now? So this is important table. So by mistakenly, so junior developer, instead of updating one record, he updated. Now what happened? A big escalation will happen. Now how can rectify the same thing if you have a normal database? Tell me, in normal database, in normal database.
Yeah, as of timestamp flashback will be
No. In normal database, what happened? When you have backup,
We should take the backup.
when you have
On the-
backup, we can able to rectify this thing. Suppose like in Snowflake, we are having one concept. What is that concept? To go to get back, it is time travel concept. So see one more time. So see, as of now, what? So this is data. This is my data. But what happened? Okay, see, by mistakenly I updated records. So this is the latest data. But I want to access the historical data. How can I access? Should go for time travel concept will come into picture. So see one more time. Okay, see the same thing. Now what happened? So see, I need to go for, if we want to access historical data in a sense like what, which has been, I'll explain one more time, which has been modified,
or written
deleted or dropped. Okay, we can go for, this is the, okay, see one more time. If we want to access historical data, we can go for time travel concept. So time travel is nothing but accessing historical data that has been modified, deleted, dropped by at a specified period of time. One more time. So it is used to access historical data, which has been modified or deleted or updated. Tell me, this is what? This is latest data or historical data?
Yeah, it is historical data.
Latest.
Okay, historical. What about this thing? This is current data.
Current data.
Okay, see, but what happened? So see, I want to get this data. Then what concept will come into picture? That is time travel will come into picture. Okay, so how can I get the time travel? See what happened? Important. Okay, see, select star from table. It will go what? It will go the latest data. See, this is giving latest data. But what happened? I want to get the historical data. So select star from, okay, see. So before that, understand, before executing the same thing, now understand, if I execute one statement, select one, what happened? A query ID, see, okay, see, here, query details, click on these three dots, query ID will be generated. Okay, see, simple thing. Okay, one more time. So select one, again executed, what happened? Click on these three values, not will be, so both are same or different? Or same or different? Different. See, whenever we execute any statement, what happens? So see, if execute now, a query ID will be generated. It's a unique identifier. See, it's a unique value. Suppose like same time, one more time execute the same query, it will give again different value. Got the point? That's so important. See, it's giving different value. Okay, so whenever you perform anything, a query ID will be generated. Okay, clear so far? So see one more time. I'll try to explain in detail. So this is important. Okay, so this is important a little bit. Okay, one more time. So cloning time travel very, very important. Okay, see the same use case, copy the value. Now try to use create or replace. What will happen? Create or replace?
If the table is there, then it will drop it and new table is created.
Okay, so if table is there, what happen? It will get removed and it will be dropped and new table will get automatically created. Okay, see create or replace. Okay, so what about data? There will be 0 records are there. Okay, select star from EMPT. Okay, see the same thing. Now data will be there. Okay, now what happened? One more time I execute. Now what I said, now for everything there will be query ID. Copy the query ID and put here. Same thing, try to execute one more time. Copy the query ID and put here. So for everything, a query ID will be generated. Okay, same thing, one more time. Copy the query ID and place here. One more time, query ID and place. Okay, so got the pointer like this way, we can able to make it done. Now see how to see the data, we should get all the records. Okay, all the records. Now screenshot, no, we are taking the screenshot already, 3 records are there, no issues. Now this is the current data. So remember, this is the current data. But what happened, a junior resource or junior Snowflake developer, what did no? He updated, so update employee table, set city equals to Pune something. Instead of one record, he updated for all the records. Now what happened? See, now copy the query ID and put here. Okay, now what happened? Tell me. So for all the records, it has been updated. Now tell me it's correct. It is not correct. Now from this current position, I want to access the historical data. Then which concept will come into picture? The time travel.
travel.
Okay, see? Okay, how to access the time travel? See, important. Select star from table. It will give current data, live data, active data. We can say it's a active data, active data. Okay, so mute yourself. Same thing. Now what happened? See, now select star from, so mute yourself. So select star from EMPT. Okay, see before bracket open, bracket close. Here statement and the query ID we should pass. This is the syntax. Okay, query ID. Okay, now go back here. Select star from EMPT. Okay, so before is the keyword, before bracket open, bracket close. Statement is one option, statement, bracket open, bracket close. So now see what happened, where we should go before this update statement. I want to see the data. Now see one more time. Now for exit, now what happened? Give the current data, active data. Okay, see now what happened before this statement? What's the records? Getting a little bit, at least see, we are getting the data. One more time if you're not able to understand. So see, copy the same value. Tell me before this statement, how many records are there? Now before this statement, how many records are there? Two records. So 2 records are there. You got the point of see, 2 records are there. Okay. So same thing before this statement, how many records will be there?
1 record.
One record.
1 record will be there. Okay, 1 record. So this is before statement. If I put at, now what happened? Tell me at the particular period of time, at the particular execution time, how many records are there?
Then it will give it 3.
Three
No,
records.
No,
No,
at this
we
point.
need
So this particular statement will give
records.
2 records, only 2 records. So before is nothing but what? Before this executing statement, we're having 1 record. If I execute statement, what happened will be 1. Okay, 2 records. Okay, suppose if I go back here, okay, see, copy the same thing. Now art is nothing but what? How many records will there? It will be 1 record will be there. 1 record. Got the point? Clear so far? So this is like this way we can able to figure out. Okay, so if you want to access historical data, we'll go for time travel concept. See one more time. So see the simple thing. Okay, see, I want to access historical data. Okay, which has been modified, updated, or deleted. Okay, at a specified period of time. Okay, see at a specified period of time. It is called as what? It's called as data retention time. Okay, see, I'll explain. So data retention time. Simple thing, I'll explain. Retention time. I have one phone. In the phone, there are 100 photos are there in the gallery. So these are what? These are assuming these are active. Okay, so okay, live photos are there. Okay, now what happened? Okay, now I deleted 10 photos. Now where it will go to? It will go to where? It will go to recycle.
It'll be in the bin.
Recycle bin. Now what happened? How long it will be there? It's there for 30 days. Okay. After 30 days, what will happen? Tell me. It will be deleted permanently. Same thing what happened here also it's called as data retention time. So retention time is nothing but what? So we are asking Snowflake to store the historical data. So got the point. So we are asking Snowflake to store the historical data at a specified period of time. It's called as data retention time. Okay, now tell me, Snowflake will store this for freely. Tell me, Snowflake will store this data freely.
No.
No, it says storage cost will be there. Storage cost, got the point. Because so they need to maintain separately this copy. Then they'll have storage cost will be there. Now tell me, every time can I write the copy the query ID? Is it possible? Query ID?
No, it's not possible.
It's not possible. Okay, now what concept will come into picture? See how to get the historicals. See, click on this value, we can able to get the query. Okay, see, click on this thing, we get the query ID. Or else like what? See, go back here. So go to query history. Okay, we can able to get the data from here. See, data from here. Got the point?
Yes.
Okay, see, only 14 days will be there. Okay, if you want to get more days, we'll have one option is there. Okay, as of now, understand, by using UI, we can able to get up to 14 days. So click on this value, we can able to get the query ID. Okay, one more time. Suppose like what happened? So I truncate the table EMPT. Tell me Snowflake truncate is what? DDL or DML? DML. Okay, see, DML, but rollback won't work, here won't work because we disabled. Okay, now see, data, as you know, data won't be there. So you should put little bit more effort to get it done. Okay, see, data is not. But what happened? I want to get it back. Now, which concept will come into picture?
Time travel.
Time travel. But I did not copy the query ID. But where we can able to get the query ID?
In query property.
Now see, go back here. So see, click on this value, query history. Okay. History is there. Now there are so many things are there. Then how to get? So see, we can go for filtering concept. Okay, see SQL text. I'll search for truncate. This is what concept? Tell me, truncate. What concept? Giving all things. Okay, this is what.
The filter.
Filtering is fine. This is filter. Pattern matching. What concept? Pattern matching. Like see, truncate say like. Okay, got the point. So say percentage like percentage, truncate percentage. Now see, click on this value, copy the query ID, go back to the same thing. Now see, it's giving no data. But what happened? I want to access this. Go for which concept? So before statement. Okay, and we should go for query ID. Now this data I want to pop it. Okay, can I go like this? Insert into EMPTT. It will work or not? Tell me.
No.
Why? So as of now, no data is there. Now this is select insert. No, we are selecting this data and we are inserting. So 3 records will be populated here. Got the point. I said by mistakenly what I did like this. But what happened? We can able to go for like this concept. Okay, so insert. Here a little bit at least.
Yes.
Remember, okay, see, these are like simple only, but what happened? Okay, see, you should remember from at least from Snowflake practice. Okay, so CTAS, like, clone, practice the same. Next, go for time travel concept. Okay, now like, okay, now what happened? Now before time travel, we're having concept like table types concept will come into picture. Important. So table types. Okay, so we are having. Yes, go ahead. And also.
What is the default, I mean, for the data retention? Is there any kind of a default time?
That's one. We'll see the same thing. Okay. So we are having permanent table. We'll cover this thing. Permanent table, transient table, and temporary table. Okay. See, permanent table. So these are the table types related to time travel. Permanent table, transient table, temporary tables. Okay. See the same thing. Now go back here. So before time travel, you should understand these things. Permanent table, transient table, temporary table. Now what happened? I'm creating one schema. So create schema. I create database. So to understanding purpose, I'm putting time travel tables. Okay, something. Okay. Now what happened? Now create table. So EMP permanent. Okay, see what happened? ID number. Okay, this is permanent table. Same thing. What happened? I am trying to create one more thing. So I'm putting transient keyword. I'm putting here transient keyword. Transient table. I'm putting transient. Okay, see permanent permanent table, transient table, one more table, that is temporary. We can put temporary or we can put temp. Okay. So okay, see the same thing. Tell me how to see list of tables. We should go for what concept? List of tables. List of tables. Show tables.
Show tables.
Okay, so show tables. Okay, see. Show tables will give list of tables. So 3 tables are there. Now see the same thing. Okay, see. For permanent table, no need to mention any keyword. Okay, so this is important. So by default, when we create any table, what we'll get? We'll get permanent table only. Got the point? No need to mention any keyword. See, just we are trying to create table. Table is taking permanent table. Now for transient keyword, we should put transient keyword and we should put temporary keyword. Tell me by default, if we create any table, we'll get permanent table. Clear so far? You're getting the point, huh? Okay, so by default, whenever you create any table, it takes a permanent table. When you want to create transient table, put the transient keyword. When you want to put temporary table, put the temporary keyword. So clear so far? This is one thing. And if you see the same thing, so retention time is what? For all these 3 tables, it will be 1 day. So by default, retention time is what? 1 day. Important question. 1 day for certification also. It is for 1 day for all the tables. Now what exactly retention time? Tell me anybody what exactly retention time is important.
When we get the historical data.
Come again.
In
Me?
that time period, we will get the historical data, all history
Yes, eh?
data.
So detection time is nothing but what? So we are asking Snowflake to store the historical data. Okay, historical data in the sense like what? Up to 1 day, the same query ID we can able to get it done. See one more time. So see, okay, now I have executed one query ID. Okay, see, where is the query? Suppose like I execute this query ID. So this query when I executed, assume like this is executed at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Okay, 10 p.m. 18th. Okay, now the same query ID I can able to access up to what? So tomorrow 19th 10 p.m. Got the point? I see one more to see. Snowflake will store this historical data up to 1 day. So within 1 day, I can able to execute the same query and we can able. Suppose like at 11 o'clock, if I ignore, it won't work. Got the point? I see. Snowflake will store this historical data up to 1 day only. Got the point? This is called as retention time. So we are asking to Snowflake to store the historical data up to 1 day only. Got the point?
Can we increase the retention time, sir?
I'll explain. Okay, say the same thing. Now, so far, how many tables are there? This is 3 tables are there. Okay, one more time. So see, this is current session. Okay, so go for plus open one more session. Okay, this is assume current session. This is new session. Okay, now see what's the database name? Time travel. So time travel. Okay, database. So time travel database public schema. Now what happens? Execute the same query. Show tables. Here 3 entries are there. What about here? How many entries will be there? Anyone any guess? 2. So which table is missing? Tell me.
Temporary table.
Temp.
Okay, see temper table is missing. So conclusion is that what? Okay, conclusion is that what? Temporary tables are session specific tables. Got the point? See, in the sense like what? Okay, only particular session only it will be available. One more time. So see the same use case. Now what happened? I'm executing. So see, select current session. Tell me what happened. See, it will give current. Okay, it will give, see, it's giving 586. Go back here. Now try to execute one more time. Select. Tell me what happened. Work. So both are same. It is both are different. So in the sense like what? These are sessions. Now conclusion is that what? Okay, see. So this is temporary tables is this will be available in the particular session only. Clear so far? Very important. Difference got the point. Temporary tables are session specific tables. Only particular session it will be available. And one more important question is that what? See what happened. Now click on this value. Now I sign out the sign out. So see, I sign out the same thing. Now see, try to execute one more time the same query. Now what happened? Tell me. Anyone? Any guess? What will happen? So as you know, 3 records are there. Now when I close this, what happened? Tell me. Okay, see, temper table get automatically dropped. Okay, see, conclusion is that what? Once we close the session, what happened? Temper table will get automatically dropped. Got the point. This is session specific table. How long the session will be active? Those much will be there. Once you close the session, data will be dropped permanently. Got the point?
Sir, I have one doubt.
Time travel, we can get this table.
No, this won't work. And this temper table won't get. Once we complete, no, like once we drop this table, no, like once we close the session, no, it won't be undropped. We'll see. Once we complete, no, like all the topic, we'll get some clarity.
One doubt, then what is the reason of having these temporary tables, sir? Is it just for computing charges, or what is the reason of having temporary itself?
No, this temper table now exactly we'll discuss in the data loading part. I'll explain that. Okay, don't worry. Okay.
Sir, one doubt.
No, once let me complete. Okay. Like once you complete, no, all the topic you can able to ask. Okay, so the answers will be there here. Okay, hold on for some time. Now see what happened. So conclusion is that what? Okay, see, by default, when we create any table, what happened? What table created? Permanent table be created. Okay. Now what happened when you want to create transient table? Use the transient keyword. When you want to create temporary table, use the temporary keyword. Got the point? This is the thing. And what happened? Temporary tables are session specific tables. Now this is fine. Now next step is that what? Once we close the session, table will get automatically dropped. This is fine. Now next question is that what? Then what is the difference between all the things? We'll see step by step. Now what happened? Suppose like I assume one table is important. That is correct. Customer details is important table. Now what happened? I want to increase the retention time. Then what happened? We are having the concept to increase. Okay, see, go back here one more time. So she create the tables, 3 tables. Okay, show tables, 3 tables are there. By default for all this table, it is 1 day. But what happened? So suppose like this is important table, permanent table. I want to increase. How can I increase? Alter table name, set data retention time in days equals to, I'm putting 2. Now what happened? Tell me what exactly this statement will do. Anyone, any guess? Anyone tell me what exactly? Suppose like, okay, 1 second. Let me try the table name. My table is what? EMP. Okay, so now what happened? What exactly I'm trying to do? Tell me, anyone?
It will increase
Just
the
setting
data
the
retention time
retention
to
time.
than 1 day.
Okay, what exactly happened here?
It's increasing the retention time.
Okay, retention time in the sense like what? We're asking Snowflake to store instead of 1 day, store this historical data up to 2 days.
days.
Up to 2 days. So see, When you increase, now what happens? Storage cost also will be increased. Okay, see 2 days. Okay, what happened? Put the semicolon. Got a point. Now how to check? Show tables, what happened? See, it will be 2 days. Okay, same thing. Now what happened? From 2 days, I make it to 20 days. I make it to 90 days. Now what happened? I make it to 91. It will work. So it won't work. What is the conclusion is that what? Okay, see.
Maximum 90 days.
Okay, see, conclusion is that what? So conclusion is that what? So permanent table. Okay, suppose like what happened? I make it to 0. What exactly 0 is? Nothing but what? Tell me. If I make it to 0, what happened? Tell me. 0.
That
Anyone?
means-
Any guess?
Zero.
That means
I think drop, I think.
or drop.
Temporary.
Zero.
So see what happened. If I execute the same thing, what happened? Okay, see. So show tables. Now what happened? I'll explain detail. Don't worry. Now what happened? 0 in the sense like what? So we are disabling the time travel. If you make it to 0, we are disabling the time travel, disabling the time in the sense like what? We can't able to access the historical data. Okay, so conclusion is that what? One more time. So permanent table will be 0 to 90 days. 90 days. Got the point? Same thing. If I go for transient, I'll explain one more time. Don't worry. I will go for transient table. Now what happened? I make it to 1. 1 is nothing but by default. Now what happened? I make it to 2. It will work. So see, it won't work. Conclusion is that what? Tell me. What's the conclusion? So, okay, conclusion is that what? Okay, per
Permanent tables are retention in up to 90 days.
okay,
Retention tables, transition tables are only one.
1 day. Okay. So see what happened. Conclusion is that what? Okay, see, conclusion is that what? Temporary. Okay. Permanent table up to 0 to 90 days it will be there. So 90 days you can able to return the historical data. Transient table 0 to 1. So per temper table 0 to 1. Then what is the difference between transient and temporary? Both are same. Difference is that what? Transient versus temporary. Difference is that what?
Session.
Okay, session based table, both are same, only session. Okay, once we close session it will be table grade draw. Then what difference with permanent table and transient table? Difference, seeing this use case, tell me what is the difference?
A permanent table, it will retain 0 to 90 days.
90 days and it will be 1 day. And one
Yeah,
more
it
thing
is
is that what, suppose like after 90 days I assume like I want to get some more time. Then what happened? We're having the concept of fail safe is there. Fail safe will come into picture. Okay, see one more time. So once time travel ends, time travel data retention ends, data move to where? Data move to fail safe. Fail safe will for 7 days will be there. Okay, see what happened. So once 90 days completed, this data will go to the fail safe. It will be there for 7 days. It will be there. Okay, and it will be available in the permanent table only. Fail safe is there here. Here, no fail safe. Here, no fail safe. Got the point? One more time. So permanent table 90 days, transient table 1 day, temper table 1 day. So once we close the session, temper table get automatically dropped. Now if you drop manually, drop table and drop table. And one more thing is that what? Once time table ends, data move the fail safe. It will be there for 7 days, 7 days. And one more thing is that it is not in our control. I'll explain the image. It is not in our control. Got the point? So see, so this is not in our control. Clear so far? So one more time, I'll try to show the image, then we'll get some conclusion. Okay. So
For
remember,
main table, if you make
no,
it 1 day also,
one
the
second.
fail safe is 7 days.
We'll explain. Don't worry. Yes, I'll conclude the same. Okay, see what happened. Say time travel. Go back here. I'll explain. Don't worry. Okay, once you complete, you'll get all the questions will be answered. Now see this image. Okay, 1 second. Okay, now see the same thing. Now there are 2, 3 tables. So these are called Snowflake. We can say Snowflake internal tables. So permanent table, transient table, temper tables. Tell me by default which type of table created? By default, permanent table will be
Permanent
created.
table.
So we should create explicitly a transient keyword and a temporary keyword. Okay, this is one. Tell me what about the table? Table how long will be there? Once we close the session, temper table get automatically dropped. What about here? We should drop manually. Drop table, table name, drop table, table. This is clear, 2 steps. So see, once we close the session, table get automatic. What we need to drop manually. So clear so far. And what about time travel? It is for 90 days,
90
1
days.
day, 1 day, 0 to 1 day. What about fail safe? Okay, it will be 7 days,
7 days.
0 days,
0
days. Okay. And what happened? Data will to all users only particular session only it will be available. Clear so far. And one more thing is that what fail safe is only for what permanent table. Now one
Permanent
more
table
question. Now
only.
just you ask me some question. I'll explain the same. Now see. Okay, see what happened. So if you put select star from it will be current data, historical data. Once time present more data will be moved to fail safe. And see, no user operation allowed. Data recall only by Snowflake vendor. Okay, remember this is very important. So once time travel end, data move to fail safe and the data will be recalled by the only support team, that is Snowflake support team or Snowflake vendor team, and it will be available for 7 days. So suppose like your question is that what, suppose like I'm having one EMP table. Tell me by default what is the detection rate? It will be 1 day. Now what happened? Now 1 day complete. I executed one query. Okay, 1 day completed. Now what happened? I want to bring data. Now data will move to the fail safe for 7 days. Now how to get it back? Data, tell me. How can I bring the data back?
Read Snowflake admin
Okay,
or somebody.
now we should do not Snowflake admin. Now we should ask Snowflake, that is service
Support
provider,
team.
not support team. Snowflake service not support. Now remember, not in our company. It is in Snowflake hands. That is Snowflake vendor. Okay, you can say Snowflake service provider. We should raise a service request to data to get it data back. How long late? For 7 days. Suppose like after 7 days it is possible. It is not possible. Okay, only 97 days only it is possible. Suppose like I'm having one table EMP, 1 day is there. What happened? Up to 7 days it will be there in the fail safe. Once 7 days complete, now it is not possible to get it back. Got the point? I now ask your questions. Yes, tell me. Oh, yes, any questions?
One doubt.
Yes, go ahead.
Suppose
Ah.
for entire day, suppose
Go ahead for entire day.
hello.
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah. So for we created temporary table in one tab. So for entire day we just left like that. So after 1 day it will vanish by itself or it will stay like that.
Now once we close the session, automatically like okay, see we have
without closing.
No, without closing, no, we should do some operations. No, if you don't do any operation, it will be closed automatically. Some duration will be there. Suppose like if you see something, no. Suppose like if you put your system on, okay, then what happened? After 1 hour, what happened? The session will our laptop will be closed. No, same thing. If you don't do anything, no, what happened? They'll have the active sessions will be there. If you don't perform anything, no, the session will get automatically closed. Will be there. Okay, your question is that what? You'll put the data for what? Your question is what?
In the temporary table,
Okay.
we are not closing the session for 1 day. So then
The table, no, table will be there up to, okay, see what is, suppose like, so you suppose like created, okay, 10, 20, now created one table, temporary table, okay. Now you say like, okay, you put the session live for 2 days. Now what happened? Table will be there, no worries. Table at 2 days. It's a normal table only. One difference that what, so it will be available in the session only. It will be available in session. Okay. So once we close session, table will get automated. Now if you put the session for 5 days, 10 days, table will be automatically there.
Oh.
Got the point? Okay, go back here. One more question. I'll explain. This important. Let's see. Okay, what happened? So this is important. Okay, see, I have created one table. So create table, something like test1 ID number. Now what happened? Tell me when you create anything. Now what happened? A query ID will be generated. Copy the query ID. You can put here. Now insert into test1. Okay, values. I'm putting 1. Now what happened? Tell me. query ID, copy the query ID. It will be there. Now one more time, insert the second query, second record. So remember, these are very important for interview perspective. Okay, they'll ask the question: time travel, difference between temper table, transient table, all things. Okay. Okay, now what happened? Now see the data. How many records there? We are having 3 records will be there. Okay. Now 2 records will be there. Now what happened? So I want to see the time travel. By default, what is the detection time? What is the detection time by default?
1 day.
1 day. Now before this statement, how many records will be there before this statement?
Only one record.
Only 1 record will be there. Okay. Now what happened? By mistakenly, I drop the table. This is what table by default? What table it is?
Permanent table.
Permanent table. Now drop this table. What happened? Tell me this statement will work. Select statement. It won't work. What about time travel? It work?
No.
Yes.
Yes or no?
It will be go to the fail-safe period.
Why to go to fail safe period?
Once we drop the table, the data retention time also will complete it.
Now who said it will be computed? No, it won't. Okay. Now see what happened. Tell me. Question is that what? Tell me it will work. Question. First question is that it will work or not?
Yes. Not work.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yes, it's work. No.
Yes, it will work.
Yes. Where is the table?
Will work.
No, sir.
No, sir. It won't work.
I can say it won't work. Why? Because see, when you want to
table.
exit the select statement, compulsory table should be. Where is the table? Table you drop.
No.
See what happened? Table you drop. Now question is that what this table I want to get it back. Then how to get it back? Go for undrop keyword. Undrop keyword. Okay, undrop is also part of time trial. I'll explain one more time. See what happened when you want to exit this statement. Compulsory what? We should have table. But what happened? Table is not there, no? Okay, got the point. I'll see one more time. So see the same thing. I'll explain. So failsafe won't come here. Okay, see. So this is got the point. One more time. If you're not able to understand, I'll try to explain in a clear manner. Okay. So I created. So create table. So I'm putting my name Praveen. Okay, see. So Praveen1 ID number. Okay. Now tell me if I want to increase the data retention time, what's the parameter we should use? Data retention time index. So data, we can a bit try this data retention time in days equal to 1. Okay. Now what happened? I'm creating 2 tables. So Praveen1. So Praveen2. One I put 1, one I put 0. Or tell me what is 1, what is 0? So we are accessing historical data. Now what I put 0?
There is no historical.
No historical. No, we are disabling the historical.
Yeah,
data.
no. Yeah.
We are disabling the historical data.
Stop, yeah.
Okay, now what happened? I go for insert into.
What you said, sir, that the data would be there for 90 days.
No, 1 second. Let me complete. Okay, Alex, 1 second. So like I see one record. Now what happened? Take the query ID. Okay, so put here. Now what happened? If I select the star from this thing, Praveen it work. Praveen it's a live data. It will give 1 record. Now what happened? I want to access historical data. Tell me it work or not? Anyone guess?
It will not work.
Not work. There is no.
Okay, see, put the same. Now what happened? See, what's saying? Time travel data is not available for table Praveen 2. The reflection time is either beyond. So what's saying? So time travel is not available. Now tell me, now I want to get this data back. Is it follow? Anyone? Just now discuss. It is part of being read. We should go forward. Now data move to where? Now data will be moved to fail safe. Got the point. When you disable time travel, data move to fail safe. How long day? It is there for 7 days. Now will come into picture. The Snowflake service provider will come into picture. We should say service request. Got the point. See one more time. Got clear so far? Okay. See. So what happened once we time travel? Now what happened? Suppose like same thing. Now suppose like see. Okay. Now what happened? I try to. Okay. Suppose like same thing. Put here. So simple only little bit understanding that's it. Okay, see what happened. Suppose I go back here. I try to create one more table. So supporting. So disable in the sense like what? So we can't able access historical data. Now which concept will come to picture? The which concept? Which will come? So fail safe will come into picture. So Praveen 1, 2, 3, and here 4, 5, 6. Now create the table. Okay, create the table. Now what happened? I drop the table. So drop table, table name. So both tables I drop. So table. So this is the table I drop. Same thing. I drop the same two tables. Okay. Now what concept? Now how to undrop this table? We should go for what keyword? Undrop. Okay. It will work. This one first one will work. First
Undrop.
one
And
will work. First one will work.
Yeah, first one will
Yeah,
work.
work. It will work. It will work because time travel is there. Now what I put here? Undrop will work.
This will not work because it has 0.
Because we disabled the time travel, we're asking the Snowflake to not show this historical data anymore. Now what happened? Say so. She's saying table did not exist or was purged. Got the point? Now what happened? Suppose like this table is important. Now I want to get it back. Then
Then it will go to 7 days. It will.
now who will come to picture? Now tell me its concept. Now we should request the Snowflake support Snowflake vendor team to get it back. Okay, this is there for 7 days. After 7 days, it's possible.
No.
After 7 days, it is not possible. It is not able to refer. Same thing now. See, if you delete the images, now what happened? It will be there for recycle bin. So before 30 days, we can able to get it back. After 30 days, it is not possible to get it back. Go ahead.
And the will charge us.
here, if we don't know how many DMLs performed, rather than going to the statement ID, is there any other way to retrieve the data?
So see what happened. We are having other ways also. We are having what? Okay, see, one is statement, other one is the timestamp concept, other one is the offset. We'll see the same thing tomorrow. Okay, see. So by default, discuss with the query ID. Okay, one more way is that what by using timestamp concept and offset concept. Okay, we can able to get the same thing. Okay, so 5 minutes back, or it's a timestamp, particular timestamp we can able to get. Okay, we'll see this one tomorrow. As of now, understand to access historical data, it will be time travel. Tell me, fail safe is a storage cost. Storage cost will be there.
Yes.
Yes, no, because no Snowflake is storing the historical data. It will be data will be there. Now we'll see some questions, some pending topics tomorrow. We'll discuss. Okay.
And sir, the support team will charge some money if you want to get it back after 7 days.
It's a part of the things. No, they'll charge the storage cost will be there. Storage cost. Okay, they'll have the monthly billing will be there for the companies. Okay. Now see what happened by default. Temper table have retention time how many days? By default.
1 day.
1 day. 1 day. Okay. Now see the same use case. So active data once we change, we'll go to the time travel 90 days. Once we complete now, we'll go to the 7 days. It is so this is called a CDP, continuous data protection life cycle. So this flow from active time travel to fail safe is called as CDP, continuous data protection from active data to time travel to fail safe. So we can able to bring the data from time travel and to fail safe. And remember, suppose like can you disable the fail safe? Can you disable time travel? Can you disable fail safe?
I think no.
No, it's not possible. Okay, so it is not possible. Okay. Now same thing, go back here. So which activity intervention by Snowflake support to restore data?
Fail safe.
Fail safe. Okay. Now see the same thing. Tell me department wise highest salary. Simple question.
Analytic function.
10th rank by using 10th rank.
A simple thing, department wise.
Maximum department.
Yeah.
Maximum salary.
Analytical function.
Department or group by department.
So simple thing. When you go for a simple thing, don't go for component. Group by department ID, maximum salary. Okay. Okay. What about third highest salary?
Tenth rank or role.
By using qualify.
Okay, we should go for qualify keyword. Our department second highest salary?
Analytical function.
Okay, analytical. Tell me what's the issue for last one?
Sir, group. We are not grouping.
Group by is
So group by. Okay, tell me in Snowflake what's the keyword group by?
All.
We can go for group by all. Okay. Now see the same thing. Now tell me. So which of the following statements are true? Only a Snowflake employee can recover data from failsafe. True or false?
False.
No.
False.
True. False. Snowflake employee. That is Snowflake service provider. True. False.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. So same thing. Now tell me. So the data stored as a part of failsafe is part of storage cost.
Yes, it is part of storage cost.
Storage cost. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Lot about third one. Failsafe is not able to able that have time travel.
False.
False.
Because no permanent table have time travel and failsafe. What about second one? Failsafe is a reliable to create dev, test, QA, and other environments. Is true or false?
False.
False.
Why false?
Sir, it's possible. Irrespective
No,
of
no. See, saying reliable way. So see what happened. So what are the instances we're having? We're having development, test. So mute yourself, UAT, prod. So this not so you can mute yourself. Okay, see what happened. Okay, now see. So dev, test, UAT, prod. Out of this one, which is the priority one? Which is the important one?
prod.
Prod, production database is important one. So production database. Now question is that what suppose like in development, I have created 100 dummy permanent tables. When you create permanent tables, what happened? So by default, one day time travel. What about failsafe? 7 days will be there. Tell me if
Yes.
these are 100 dummy tables. So tell me I require failsafe. Huh?
Not required.
Not required. Now what happens? So if you have dummy tables, what happens? 7 days, this 100 tables, Snowflake will be keep on charging. Now question is that what which see failsafe is available for only production database only. So this is testing now we don't want. Okay, got the point, clear so far. So only for production data only reliable way, which is true first one and last. Is this clear? Second one end also. Is one getting confused? See, because no, I have created 100 tables. So 100 tables in the sense like what? Tell me 100 dummy tables. 100 like 7 days. The failsafe will be there. Now what happens? These are not important. But what happens? Snowflake will keep on charging if you do anything. Now what happens? So that's why this is reliable for only production database. Clear so far?
Third one.
Third one. What's third one?
But why?
So third one is what? It's a false one. No?
That's
So
false.
failsafe is not available for table that have time travel. So permanent table have failsafe and time travel. So false one. Okay, see the same thing.
For,
Go ahead.
yeah, for developer environment, I have created suppose 10 tables, and it is the retention is 1. So after 2 days, those 10 tables won't be available for querying for me.
Not tables will be there, but what happened? Historical data. The say so remember understand. Okay, see tables will be there. So tables. Okay, up to okay. See what happened? We created one EMP table. EMP table. Okay, so it will be there for until you drop explicitly table will be there. The question is that what suppose like you perform insert statement. Insert statement will have one query ID. This query ID what happened? This query ID will be there up to 1 day. Same query ID I can't able to use after 1 day. That's what's the point. So table will be there. How long it will be there? Until you drop table. But the query ID execute no, it will be its life is for 1 day only. 1 day only. Same query ID I can't able to execute at 20th April. Query IDs, the query IDs for the point. Suppose like if you're not able to understand, so this query I execute now. Now what happened? So we'll execute on Monday or sometime. Now what happened? This query won't work because it is not available. Got the point?
Yeah.
Okay. So tables will be there. Don't worry. Tables will be there as long. So we are saying accessing historical data that has been changed, modified, or updated. That's what's the thing. Okay.
Praveen, one note, Praveen.
Go ahead.
What about clone tables for historical data?
Clone also what it's a table, no? Your question is what?
No, for clone tables also having this time travel concept and all, right?
No, clone is
Act
also
like
normal.
as a permanent table, right?
Clone is like say remember if you can able to clone transient table, temper table, permanent table, anything. Plus the time travel will be there, no worries. It will be the time travel will be available for the clone tables also. Then and also see what happened. Okay, if I don't want to use failsafe, what is the option? Tell me. Can you disable the failsafe? Huh?
No, you can't.
No. Okay, no, what's the option? Or now how to use?
Data retention time equals to 0.
Yeah,
No, if it put 0, what happened? Data will move to failsafe. That's first, no?
it is by default. It is an option there.
No, my question is that what I don't want to failsafe. Then what is the option we can go for?
We will go for temporary or
We can go for
temporary tables.
transient table or temper table. No, that's it. No, okay. Okay. So will time travel and failsafe contribute to additional storage cost?
Yes, it does.
It does. Okay. So when the fail safe start?
After time travel.
After time travel.
ends.
90
Once the
days.
time travel ends, 90 days. No,
90
we don't
days.
know. No. Once the time travel ends, it can be 1 day, it can be 2 days. Okay. Now
Yeah.
can we interact, read access data from fail safe?
No, the support.
No.
Now see, Snowflake service provider will come into picture. Can we configure disable fail safe?
No.
No.
No. Okay. What is fail safe? Once the time travel, data will to the fail safe. Okay. Now SQL to perform. Okay. Create a part syntax. Okay. Query was for different ways. Okay. So what are the different ways? Just now discuss.
Timestamp.
Okay. We can go for query ID, timestamp, and offset. Offset. Okay. Okay. So what did we'll see the same thing. What different types of tables available?
Temporary, transient,
Permanent.
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 Now tell me,
Example.
I want to disable the time travel. How can disable the time travel?
By
Setting 0.
retention.
Configuring.
So what's the parameter?
retention.
Parameter name?
Data retention time.
Data retention in
10
time.
days.
Okay.
Days.
Okay. Index equal to 0. We'll see the question and we'll close this for today. Okay. I have an existing employee table. Okay. It's a simple thing. We'll close for today. The employee table is having 10 records are there. Now what happened? I'm going to truncate the employee table. Truncate is nothing but what? What will happen? How many records will there? Will be 0 records.
Zero records.
Now question is that what? And reinserted 5 records. So like I insert one more 5 records. Okay. Now question is that what? So now is there any way to get that 10 records? Now I want to get this 10 records. Is Paula tell me?
Using the query history query.
So it's simple now. What? How to get
Time travel.
Time travel. Okay,
Time
correct.
travel.
Instead of asking what is time travel, is asking like critical. Like okay, see, table is there, truncate. Now how to get? Tell me which query ID we should take?
Before query.
Before what?
Before statement.
Before what? Before truncate statement,
Before
query ID we
truncate.
will take. Okay. Now suppose like I don't capture the query ID. Where we can able to get the query ID?
Query history.
Query history. Okay. How long it will be there?
14
Yeah,
days.
it is my 14 days.
14 days. Suppose like what happened? Okay, my table is having 90 days retention time. 90 days retention time. Now what happened? Okay, now query is now it's I exited 30 days back. 30 days back. Then how can I get? What the point? See, by using query history, I can able to get only 14 days. But I exited in March month. March 1st I have exited like for almost like 40 days completed. Now but we are getting only 14 days. Now what is the option?
I filter out.
Filter won't work. It won't work. Will give only 14 days only.
The custom.
UI.
Custom won't work. Only 14 days. See, historical available only for queries in the last 14 days. But I exited in the March month. So it is disabled. Okay, disabled. See.
Maybe it inserted in one table.
What the table? Okay, figure out and tell me tomorrow. So one table is there. We can able to get it right. For the point like this. Okay, try to see and we'll close this thing. Okay.